Hello everyone, we're back on... No, we're not doing Blender. Not again. Not again. I've been doing Blender like a lot recently. That's mostly because I don't know what to freaking upload. So we're on Trailmakers, baby. We're on Trailmakers. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, well that's embarrassing. At least it's recording this time, so I'm gonna have to do this all over again. Great. Okay. So yeah. These are the first things that I have built in Trailmakers when I was like doing the campaign thing, so like that. So right here is my land vehicle that I managed to make. Had fun with it. This is my aircraft, a plane, a simple plane. That's it. A boat. I had like lots of trouble like when making this. Specifically, it just kept like flipping over. So yeah. Unfortunately, I can't flip. And this is the thing that I've been like working on for a while. Aircraft thing. Okay. So yeah, these are all the vehicles that I had like used in the campaign in Trailmakers. So yeah. These were like fun to use. Okay. Now let's get into something else. Okay, these right here are some things that I made in the sandbox mode. So let's get into this one right here is just a thing that has like a bunch of things. Nothing too special, nothing too special. If I can, there we go. Okay, over here is like my first attempt in making a mech, which I think was pretty successful. And so like that. So yeah, proud of this. Okay, over here is like a mech that I made as a joke, I guess. Which came out pretty funny, not gonna lie. Has some flaws, that's for sure. Okay. Okay. These are things and stuff like that. Over here is the box. What does the box do, you may ask? Well, it transports vehicles. That's what it does. And it has like hover technology, which I forgot to mention that on the helicopter over there. But yeah, they will hover. Okay, so the main problem with this one was that vehicles were like big and this thing could not like contain them. So I had to like make a bigger version. There we go. So yeah, this is like a bigger version than the first one. But again, the problem still occurred that this box was too small, so I had to make another one. This is the modern box. If it can load. There we go. There we go. This is the modern box that I was able to make, which is pretty big, which is actually massive actually, but so yeah. There's quite a few things, extra gyros and stuff like that. So yeah. You have like a fancy way to get in and out, wherever you want. So I'm just gonna leave that to like hover around. Okay. Okay. What next? Oh yeah, this one. This was like something I was like very proud of. This thing is able to drop auto turrets. This is the aircraft carrier that's able to drop auto turrets. So, I mean, if we can just... There we go. It's able to do that. Which each turret has like different functionalities and stuff like that. Actually, hold on. I want to see if I can put one on this thing. Aha! I got it! Okay, I just wanted to do that real quick. Okay, so yeah. Oh boy, what is happening over there? Okay, I don't know what's going on. Okay, So yeah, this is like my first attempt in working with logic and stuff like that, so I wanted to make both hurt, so yeah, that was like my first attempt. Okay, over here we got the heavy guns now. This is like a tank destroyer thing I managed to make, which has two different turrets, as you can see. You got the main turret that is able to shoot a lot of shots, practically a shotgun, up and close. We can like test it out on this. Pretty destructive, and it has different firing modes, as you can see. We got burst fire, yeah, and we got barrage mode. Let's see if I can. Oh, that's like very difficult to aim with this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised I did. There we go. So yeah. It also has a secondary turret with mainly used for anti-air and stuff like that. Also has a bunch of thrusters to get me around quicker, but you want to do it in straight lines. The original idea was to have like engines to be like my main way to get faster, but that messes with the turning, and I kind of like the slow turning of this thing. Makes me feel powerful, I guess now. So yeah, this tank destroyer is really fun to make. Okay, and if we go back here, I even made a secondary variant called. Which I don't even have a name for this. AMP variant, which only has EMP things. Yeah. The secondary gun has been replaced with tank guns. It has everything as the original. And stuff like that. So, yeah. Okay, the last thing that I'm like currently working on, I guess, is this thing. Yeah. It is like bouncing. Is the garbage truck that the garbage truck is able to do this. This is literally the purpose. And I can just do this. Okay, so yeah, this is technically a rush because I had to like do this a second time, record this a second time. So yeah, so it is technically like rush, unfortunately. But I tried my best. So yeah, this is everything I have built in Trailmakers, and I love this game. For the sheer fact that I was able to build these things. So yeah. This is going to be one of my favorite games for a while. So, yeah. If you haven't tried it, try it out. See if you like it. Okay. I'm going to go now. Thank you for your time. Have a great day. Bye.